If you'd like to try paper marbling yourself, here are some easy instructions. The paper used for marbling has to be specially treated with a mordant to help fix the paints to it. This is made by mixing alum and water, which is then applied to the paper using a sponge. I find that watercolour paper works best. Mark the untreated side with a pencil. Leave to dry before using. We now need to make the size, which is the solution upon which the colours and the eventual marbling pattern will float. This is made by mixing water and carrageenan, a thickening agent, and leaving it to thicken. You want to make sure there are no bubbles on the surface. Clear the surface of the size before marbling and after each print by skimming it with a strip of newspaper. This will pick up any dust or residual paint. You can use inks mixed with marbling gall or make your own replacement using acrylic paints thinned out with water. I like to use bottles to drip the ink, but you can use brushes or pipettes as well. As we add ink to the water, it should spread on the surface of our size. Create your design by dripping the paint into the water, selectively distributing the paints where you want them. Or you can flick paint onto the surface using a bristle brush and tapping it against your other hand. Once you have all the ink you want on the surface, you can either leave it as it is, which is called a freeform marble or stone marble, or you can use tools to create patterns. Traditionally, marblers used rakes, combs and styluses to create patterns in their marbling. Get gel pattern is made by drawing a series of parallel lines with a comb or stylus. A second series of lines is then drawn between them in the opposite direction. French curl, sometimes called the snail pattern, has been around for centuries and can be seen on lots of old book bindings. Using a stylus, a cocktail stick works perfectly for this, draw spiral shapes through the pattern. To print the design onto your paper, the paper must be laid onto the surface in one smooth motion to prevent bubbles and lines. Treasure account rolls. Do this by holding the opposite corners of your paper, creating a sort of canopy. Then lay the paper down on the sides, making sure the marked side of the paper is facing you. Avoid submerging the paper. Remove the paper as soon as it's flat. Starting at the first corner you put down, lift the paper gently out of the water. Then lay the sheet flat on a clean, dry surface to dry.